2015 special meeting of City Council. Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Wayne, please.
Mr. Evangelo.
Here.
Where, David? We want to say Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Caldwell-Craver,
Here.
Mr. Ford, Mr. Baldneri,
Present.
Mrs. Beason,
Here.
and Mayor Wolford.
Here. At this time, any citizens want to say anything? Sir,
Yeah, I guess that.
can you tell us your name and where you live?
Yeah, my name's John Kelly. I live on 18 West Harrison Avenue in Latrobe. And I was just curious about something. I mean, I've asked them a couple of times. We had a lot of water breaks, I guess, over the winter time. We had one on that street, a pretty good sized one, shortly after Christmas. And they kind of fixed it haphazardly, okay, for now. And it's curbs raised up, but it's a pretty big area with patch and everything, but it's getting like potholes in it now. We get a lot of tractor-trailer traffic on there from the plant down there and what have you. The one good thing about it, it serves as a speed bump. It's slowing up the people going to the exercise place. I mean, they go flying through there. But I mean, I've talked to the water company at different times. First they told me May, then they told me July, you know, and I called her like mid-July. She said, well, we got 100 and some to do and what have you. I mean, it's a pretty good size one. Yeah, it's pretty nasty there.
Yeah, we have a similar problem. Unfortunately, you just gotta have to keep calling them. Can you put a call into them,
What's
Wayne?
the address again?
Joe,
18
Joe.
West Harrison, but it's like a couple buildings up from me on the other side of the road.
Joe has a comment. Your wisdom, Joe.
I've spoke with Mr. Kelly a couple of times.
Yeah.
He has called us, and each time I have called out the LMA.
Okay.
They're all aware of the necessity of getting it fixed as soon as they can.
We have the same problem over by Latrobe Field,
Right there at the tracks.
They
Mhm.
just fixed it last week, so, I mean, I know they're trying to get around to them, but still, they gotta get it. We just gotta keep.
But I will make another call in the morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else have anything they want to add for this? Mr. Miller, Mr. Bolton?
Are we on a special meeting or what?
We are on a special meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. If there are no other comments by the citizens, and we have one item on the agenda, Mr. Kelly?
Yes, Madam Mayor, it's a motion, simple motion, and it would read, I move, we reject the hot mix paving program bids for 2015, and that we authorize the Director of Public Works to seek new bids for the city paving program.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
May I have a second? Roll call vote, please.
Okay, Mr. Baldneri,
Yes.
Mr. Evangelo, I can't say your name again, Fabian.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We'll just call him Mr. Fabian.
Oh, well, he's...
Or just Fabian, there is a famous guy by the name of
For some reason,
Fabian.
my lips aren't working tonight.
We're still singing back at that time.
Mrs. Beason,
Yes.
Mrs. Caldwell-Craver,
Yes.
Mayor Wolford.
Yes.
Vote is 5.
It passes unanimously if there are no other items on the agenda, so may I have a motion to adjourn?
Make that motion.
May I have a second, please?
I'll second it.
Meeting adjourned. Yay. Okay, now on to the agenda session. What do you got?
All right. First is we've been asked to create a reserve/handicap parking spot on Ligonier near the Army Navy surplus store. This is for Linda Box has asked us to put together a spot for Gabby, which is a little more convenient for her to use and probably a little safer than what she has to use. Now she'll pay monthly, so it's not like there's no cost reduction or anything, but it will be across the street from the arts center.
Now, if someone else uses it, is it
That's
open or
open
is
to
it
the
just?
public.
Okay.
It's not reserved for anyone right now.
Not her.
No.
It's just optimal for her.
Yeah.
But if someone else parks there, then.
Well, no, it'll be reserved. Once we make it reserved, then it's just for her exclusively. But I bet you meant now people using it.
Yeah, there is one there.
So it's already handicapped.
Well, there's a handicap, but I wasn't going to take the handicap because that handicap is usually a lot. And I really didn't want to take it away from Dollar General,
Yeah.
but it's going to be right in front of that, on the other side of that little alley there.
And it'll be a lot safer for her.
Yeah, we saved it for her, and it's,
Wait a minute, can anyone else park there, or is
No.
that?
I have a little concern of why don't we just do a reserved permit spot?
Yeah.
well, I'm saying reserve handicap, you call it whatever you want.
I mean,
it's
if
reserved
anyone
spot
else
for her.
parks in there but her, they can be ticketed.
Right.
And if she has a permit and goes inside the windshield, then she's allowed to park there.
Similar to what you're doing in the park.
But she's paying for it,
Parking
so-
garage.
She's paying for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know, if I make it handicapped, I'm thinking maybe we might have to then,
It might have
if somebody
more
else with a
access.
handicap
I think you
ticket.
need to make it reserved.
That's fine. And again, whatever, I know in the, I forget the parking garage, you just call it reserve.
Yeah.
Similar to that.
I was gonna say reserved permit parking.
Next, we have a request from Taglia's Creekside Restaurant. They're asking to post 2 directional signs on Ligonier and G Street.
Avenue B. Is that what he means,
Yeah,
Avenue B?
Avenue B, yeah. And,
I don't know where B Street is.
yeah, sorry. Avenue A.
I've
B,
lived here
C.
all my life and I don't know where B Street is, but Avenue B, yeah.
And asking for a banner, they'd like to put a banner across Ligonier. They're having, on September the 13th, they're having Donnie Iris playing at the Creekside. I don't know if it's in the back or in the restaurant.
Actually, I just got off the phone with Tony, and it's actually in the dog arena.
I figured it's big enough to hold it.
Yeah, so they would like to be able to put, a sign advertising across the road for a short period of time.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, they're 6 weeks from today, so, council approves it whenever, they would have like probably 4 weeks to put it in.
It's cost.
They would cover, they have to cover the cost.
Well, they cover the cost of the sign, Joe has to put it up.
Right.
So do we charge them to put it up?
I think we should.
So do I.
Council's pleasure.
Yeah, maybe an hour or 2
Yes,
charge,
we should.
whatever is what's fair.
Give us
We
some
won't-
free
We'll charge them
tickets.
what it costs.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
they-
Yeah,
do
they'll
they
help us out
advertise-
pretty
do they
soon.
advertise on our billboard out here? that we-
they're asking for, they have asked for pricing on that,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, they've talked to me about it today, so.
They're actually looking at trying to find some additional parking and having buses, because they anticipate there could be a big turnout.
Yeah, they were talking to the school about using the stadium.
Yeah.
That'll be on, and the next is the creation of a resolution authorizing the city to, we've got.
Hold on, time out, before we go any further. Where are we on these signs? Because we had talked about not allowing any more signs until we had a sign policy. I know we have like 4,000 signs or some ridiculous amount in the city. And I know we've discouraged and said no to people that businesses aren't in the town. But I think for businesses that are in the town, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, he's asking for 2 directional signs.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to look into a policy and start charging.
Well,
That's what-
And keep them all.
I don't think we were going to charge, I thought we were going to, they pay for the signs. And then there'll be a nominal fee for us to put them up,
There was
right?
a discussion approximately a year ago on the floor that we had talked that when we put a directional sign up, that it could be considered an advertising sign. And we thought, that it would, since we were advertising 24/7, that, there would be some type of fee and regulations. And that was supposed to tie into an ordinance somewhere. And
Yeah, nothing ever happened on that, I don't think. But I think what we need, I'm sure that there are other municipalities that have sign ordinances that maybe we could find something to model ourselves off of. And then, I mean, Wayne, you did such a great job with that sign out there. Maybe we could do something similar for signage. Problem is, people that already have signs up, can't go back and charge them, but
Well, you can give them a time period they can continue to use that sign, and at that point forward, they would.
Yeah.
If it's in the public way.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Banners too, that's a form of advertising.
Yeah, if it's on private property, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get something.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to
The
make
other
it
thing I
affordable,
wonder-
because our goal is to help these businesses
Oh, sure.
to thrive. So we want to make it affordable, but we also want it to cover our costs.
Have we ever looked at a portable sign like we have here, that we, the city would own, and people could use it just like they would use this one, but it could be moved to different locations?
They're so expensive.
Are they?
Oh, yeah, this one was like,
The electric one.
this one was given, I mean, this was,
The kind you see on along the roadside that has like a little message.
If they're electric, I mean, they're probably, I would say, a little less than $1,000, but, you know.
If we charge.
It's similar to what the fire company has when it does.
Yeah, but then you have the whole idea of moving it around.
And then you have the issue of how you can light it to, where you're going to power it. You know.
But yeah, it's all worth looking into, but in the meantime, I guess we have to decide by the August meeting if we're gonna grant his request for directional signs, or we're gonna wait till we have the policy.
Well, I mean, like I said, they're having, I don't know, I guess.
I mean, I'm talking two different things. The
Yeah.
directional signs and the temporary thing for this event is one thing,
Yeah.
and then the permanent directional signs is another.
Okay. I'll get something together.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah, the rate, the resolution, and I asked Jim, and I didn't see Chief Boomer. I think this is money from accounting. I'm drawing up the memories. Yeah, for the DUI task force. What this is, we're getting a $35,000 grant. So we've got to, pass a resolution accepting this grant.
What are we doing with it? Do we know?
Yeah, that's going to be used to pay salaries.
Okay.
And they figured that based on the amount, it'll be 12 months worth of salary.
For when the guys when they work with the task force.
Right, whether it's Ligonier or
So
whether
they're
it's
not going to be paid anymore from the county? They're going to give us this money and then we pay?
Well, this is for the drug, this is not, this is
Yeah,
for
for the task
DUI.
force.
Is this the one that's called the checkpoint?
Yeah. Oh, the DUI thing. I'm
Yeah,
thinking the
not
drug
drug,
task force.
DUI.
This is
Yeah,
DUI.
this is for checkpoints.
Yeah, drug task force.
Yeah.
And we're going to administer it, I think, for countywide.
Yeah,
or
they
something.
laid them on, so
Yeah, I
they're only
remember.
spending $35,000. And then next year there'll be another grant, of covering salaries for that thing.
Okay.
Do we ever figure out how much it costs when the person gets a DUI? Of course, they never go to jail anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I mean, how much we're spending in officer costs for hearings and things like that they have to go to? I mean, what I'm concerned about is $35,000 is not a lot of money when you're talking about possibly having to pay overtime, things like that, to the police department. Have we ever done a cost study per year, what it costs for the police department employees, officers and that there? How much money is spent on the use of our dog and our police officers, the canine unit, going to other locations? Have we ever done a study? And I think it's time that we probably do something like that. They may be very, it may be great, but I think you better have things in black and white before you.
Tricia, go ahead.
Yeah, when Chief Boomer presented this to us, he had it broken down of how much the cost would be.
Yeah, I'm sure the chief knows that, and I think that's all, I'm sure the chief knows that information, and maybe if he's at the August meeting, he can share that with us.
Yeah, well, I can talk to, the alternative cost too is if you don't have anybody out there, if there's no risk of being stopped for drinking and driving, what's the alternative cost?
Well, yeah, that's true too, but I know that Jim had the numbers, and I'm sure he wouldn't agree to do it if...
I think the last time we had talked to the chief, he had the figures for what it cost for the specific instance whenever our police officer and our canine dogs go to another area, okay? However, he wasn't able to say what happens after they have to go to court and that there. Then that's a different type of situation that I don't know that money I don't think was included.
Yeah, I'd have to see. I'm not sure whether that includes the court costs or not.
Well, I know Jim, and he wouldn't be, well
Right.
enough to know that he wouldn't be putting us out there if he wasn't comfortable with the fact that there was enough money here.
Yeah, I just would have to
Put us
verify
in that
that.
situation, so he'd be the best person to speak to that, but... Okay.
All right, next is the adoption of state bidding thresholds. Essentially what's happening is the state is moving up their bidding thresholds, and ours is state steady, I shouldn't say state steady. And I would be good, I mean, it's my opinion, I think it'd be a lot easier to follow. It's like using the IRS, mileage certificate amount It's just easier to track because we'd be in line with the state.
Okay.
And I can give you the, I'll throw in the packet what they are right now.
Okay.
And the last one is, which isn't on your list, is the 256 ordinance.
Yeah, there were several changes to Chapter 256 authorized by council over the last couple of months. The removal of prohibited parking and establishing a permit parking up on Grant. That's one thing. Truck route, prohibiting trucks coming from Gertrude to Maine. That's number 2. And the third one was the change in the language about inspected and licensed vehicles. So there are 3 separate changes, but it's all going to be one ordinance.
Okay.
And then we're still working on the one about the meters and how much time and how much should we charge. But that'll come in a separate 256 ordinance.
Is that it, guys? Anything from council? Because I want to have an executive session to discuss matters of real estate after this. So, anybody else have anything for?
Could I ask one more question? We just had, in the newspaper, I'm not sure if it was the Greenberg or Latrobe paper, it had the school district officer, our safety officer, they just was, a new car was just donated to that program, okay? Is that now going to be used also as a city police officer's car?
During the summer, we can use it, yeah.
What happened to the one that was donated last year?
Yeah, it's been used for the school district, but then it'll be used for the
No,
summer.
he's asking what happened to the one that we got from last year.
That is starting the program.
Are you saying there was a second one?
Wasn't there one donated like last year, and now they're getting a new one? Yes. It was in the
I'm
paper.
aware of, I know that there was one.
I think I think we're getting a new canine vehicle, right?
Yeah, we are,
But we're not getting a new
that's
school
not really
resource
for school,
vehicle.
that's in the budget. The school purchased a vehicle for the
It should have been to the police officer at the school.
It is.
With
Yeah.
the new school, and it says, the new school resource officer, and it's being donated a new car, I thought.
That was-
Evidently, it's maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it was the car that they purchased back.
Actually, that car was donated, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
The car for the school resource office was donated last year.
Correct.
When we got our school resource officer. To my knowledge, there hasn't been another car donated for the
No.
school resource officer.
And we aren't looking to purchase one, but that's.
But we are looking to purchase one for the canine unit. Anything else, Joe? You got anything? Okay. See you guys in a couple of weeks. Let's go back to the green room. Everyone would leave just for a couple minutes.